On a shadow-drenched winter's night, when silence seeps deeper than snow, a ghost walks the ramparts of Elsinore Castle in Denmark, cloaked in armor, solemn as a storm long buried, first seen by startled sentinels, then confirmed by the scholar Horatio. This spectral figure bears an uncanny likeness to the recently departed King Hamlet. His death, sudden and strange, left the crown to his brother Claudius, who has since ascended the throne and wed the grieving or complicit Queen Gertrude. When Prince Hamlet, son of the dead king and the newly crowned queen, is brought to the battlements, the ghost at last speaks. It names itself the spirit of Hamlet's father and utters a shattering truth. It was murdered by Claudius, who poured poison into the king's ear while he slept in his orchard. The ghost pleads, no, commands his son to avenge the foul, unnatural murder, and with the first light of dawn, it vanishes into mist, leaving behind a soul burning with revenge and a mind torn by doubt. Haunted now in waking life, Hamlet resolves to exact vengeance, yet his nature is not made for swift action. He is a thinker, a questioner, a soul adrift in storms of reflection. He spirals into a melancholy so deep it borders on madness, or so it appears. Claudius, uneasy with the prince's strange behavior, enlists Hamlet's childhood friends, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, to uncover the cause. Meanwhile, Polonius, the verbose and vainglorious courtier, proposes that Hamlet's lunacy is born from heartbreak, love for his daughter, Ophelia. Claudius agrees to spy on their meeting, but Hamlet, no longer the gentle lover, speaks in riddles, rejecting Ophelia with cruel clarity, commanding her to a nunnery, scorning marriage, scorning all. His sorrow seems genuine, but his love is buried under rage and shadows, and like actors stepping onto a stage in fate's great play, a troupe of performers arrives at Elsinore. Inspiration strikes. Hamlet asks them to enact a scene mimicking the ghost's tale, a murder by poison poured into the ear. If Claudius is guilty, he will flinch when truth is mirrored in art. And flinch he does the moment the play reveals the crime. The king erupts in guilt and storms away. Hamlet is sure now, the ghost spoke true. He seizes the chance to kill Claudius, but finds him praying. Killing him now, Hamlet believes, would send the soul of a sinner to heaven. No justice, no revenge. He delays again, but delay bears a price. Later, in Gertrude's bedchamber, Hamlet confronts his mother. Polonius, ever meddling, hides behind the curtain. A noise, a suspicion, a strike. Hamlet drives his sword through the tapestry and kills Polonius, thinking it, the king. The crime is grave. Claudius sends Hamlet to England with Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, bearing sealed orders that secretly demand Hamlet's death. But the sea too conspires. Pirates attack the ship, and Hamlet is returned to Denmark, alive. Behind him, the kingdom unravels. Ophelia, shattered by her father's death and Hamlet's cruelty, descends into madness and drowns, her hands blooming with flowers even in death. Laertes, her brother, returns burning for vengeance. Claudius fans the fire. He proposes a duel. The blades will be real, but Laertes' sword will be tipped with poison. As insurance, a goblet of wine laced with death waits for Hamlet's lips. Hamlet returns as Ophelia's funeral is underway. Overcome with grief and guilt, he grapples with Laertes in her grave, professing once more his love for her. Later, he confides in Horatio, "Let be. If death must come, let it come." He is ready. The duel begins. Hamlet draws first blood, but refuses the poisoned cup. Gertrude drinks instead and falls. Laertes wounds Hamlet, but is wounded in return. As death curls through their veins, Laertes gasps the truth. Claudius is the killer. In his final blaze, Hamlet drives the poisoned blade through the king and forces him to drink the fatal wine. Justice is done. Revenge is complete, and yet, the cost is staggering. As the last breath leaves Hamlet, Fortinbras of Norway arrives. He finds the Danish court a graveyard. The ambassadors from England confirm Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. Horatio now, the lone witness, speaks Hamlet's story aloud, and Fortinbras, moved by the prince's nobility, orders that Hamlet be carried not as a criminal, but as a fallen warrior worthy of honor in both life and death.